Good morning, everyone. My name is Carrie Lynn Patty Trepaconi, and I am a registered dietitian with Catholic Health. March is National Nutrition Month, and this year's theme is Beyond the Table. Today, for the latest Your Health in 5, I want to share with you some tips about eating a variety of foods from all food groups. Tip 1. Cultural and traditional foods can always be made healthier. For Spanish and Mexican style meals, let's try a low sodium whole wheat tortilla. Let's change up our dairy and choose a reduced fat sour cream or a low fat 2% or part skim cheese. And let's focus on adding some more beans and vegetables. For our Italian style meals, let's try different pasta. Maybe it's a whole wheat, a vegetable, a chickpea, or a lentil pasta. And let's add some beans for some extra fiber and protein. For Asian style meals, let's swap out the white rice and try a brown rice, a quinoa, or maybe a wild rice. And let's change up the protein. For your next stir fry, try a shrimp or a tofu instead of chicken. For our vegetables, try a variety of vegetables in all different colors. And let's make sure we're choosing that low sodium soy or low sodium teriyaki sauce. For some of our other traditional favorites like French fries, we can make them healthier at home. Mix them up with some olive oil and toss them in an air fryer. You can even use sweet potatoes to make them more nutrient dense. Tip number 2, try new recipes and think outside the box. If you've never had Greek food, pick up a tzatziki sauce from your local supermarket. Put it in a whole wheat pita and toss it with some lettuce, tomato, some grilled chicken, chopped olives, and sprinkle on some reduced fat feta cheese. Also, try food prepared in different ways. Just because you don't like hummus doesn't mean you won't like a fresh chickpea salad. Or just because you don't like a fresh spinach salad doesn't mean you won't like a spinach quiche. Oftentimes, it's the texture we don't enjoy and not the flavor. So try things prepared in new ways. Tip number 3, non-animal based protein is a great option to swap out some of those animal proteins. We want to choose things like beans and nuts, seeds, legumes, and lentils. We can use nut butters and seed butters as well. They're going to pack in our protein and our healthy fats. For fresh, frozen, and dried foods, tip number 4, try a variety. It's going to help with your food shopping and your budget. For fresh foods, try and have a plan to use them within the first 3 to 4 days. For those frozen options, they're great for smoothies and casseroles and steamed side dishes. The canned vegetables are definitely a good idea. Just make sure it says no salt added or low sodium. These are great for those crazy Wednesday nights when you have too much going on and you need to throw something together quickly. Those dried options are great too. Add them in your trail mix, your cold and hot cereals. Mix them up in your casseroles or even in some of your favorite breads or muffins. Lastly, choose foods from all food groups. We want to always choose the healthiest options. So for our carbohydrates, we want those whole grain, 7-grain, 12-grain breads, whole wheat pitas. We want to choose that bulgur, that brown rice or quinoa. Beans and lentils are great complex carbohydrates. For our dairy products, we want to choose our low-fat dairy. Even try some substitutions, like maybe an almond or a soy-based product, where we can get all the calcium and protein, but get rid of the saturated fat. For our lean proteins, we want to stick with our chicken, our fish, and our turkey. For our fruits and vegetables, we need 5 cups per day. Choose a variety, all different colors, all different kinds. The more variety you have in your diet, the more enticing and interesting your meals are going to be. There's never a reason to remove a food group. The idea is to choose the healthiest foods within each food group. For more nutrition information and healthy recipe ideas, please visit www.chsli.org. Thanks for joining us today. To watch all of your Health in 5 series, visit www.youtube.com/GSHMC. Have a